Welcome back to Play the Game HQ. I'm Daniel, and in this video, we're going to teach you how to play Flip 7, designed by Eric Olson and published by The Op, who helped sponsor this video. In Flip 7, you'll be pushing your luck as you race to be the first to score 200 points. You'll score points by totaling the cards and bonuses in front of you at the end of each round, unless you bust, which happens if you ever have two matching number cards in front of you at the same time. The game is made up of score modifiers, 3 different action cards, and cards numbered 0 through 12. And the value of the number of the cards is also how many of that cards are in the deck. So there's 12 12s, 11 11s, 10 10s, and so on. The only exception is 0. There's only one 0. And if you're playing with more than 18 people, the publisher recommends using a second deck. To set up the game, shuffle the deck and choose a dealer for the round. The dealer participates in the round just like all of the other players, they're just also responsible for dealing that round. In turn order, the dealer is going to deal one card face up to each player. If an action card comes out during the initial deal, pause dealing and resolve that action card immediately, then continue dealing. And we'll talk about what those action cards do later in the video. Once everyone has been dealt their initial card, players have a choice to make on their turn. Now in turn order, the dealer is going to offer each player the option to hit or to stay. If you choose to hit, the dealer will deal you one more card. If you stay, you're done for the round and you'll only score the cards you already have in front of you. If you ever get a repeated number card either from a hit or from an action card, you immediately bust and you're out for the rest of the round and the cards you were dealt score nothing. But you can only bust on number cards, you can't bust from modifier cards or having the same action card dealt to you. If you ever manage to get 7 unique number cards dealt in front of you, you get 15 bonus points and the round ends immediately, and everyone who didn't bust scores the cards in front of them. If you're ever dealt a modifier card, place it above one of your number cards. The plus 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 modifiers add that number of points to your point total at the end of the round, as long as you don't bust. And the times 2 modifier doubles the total score of all of your number cards, again, as long as you don't bust. If you're dealt an action card, choose any active player, including yourself, to resolve the card. If you're given a freeze card, you bank all of your points and you're done for the round. And again, that can be played on another player or you can play that on yourself when it's revealed. If you're given a flip 3 card, the dealer deals the next 3 cards from the top of the deck with all normal rules applying. Duplicate cards bust, but if you get 7 different numbers, the round ends immediately, even if you haven't flipped all 3 of the cards. If you get an action card as part of your 3 cards, those count towards the 3 cards, but set them aside to resolve after you've gotten all 3 of your cards, and you still get to resolve those action cards even if you bust during your flip 3 resolution. So if while you're doing your flip 3 you get a freeze card or another flip 3, you can play those onto another player after you've been dealt all 3 of your cards. If you get a second chance card, keep it in front of you as a safety net. If you're ever dealt a duplicate card, immediately discard it with your second chance card. You can only ever have one second chance card in front of you, so if you're ever dealt a second, you have to choose another active player to give it to. Play continues until everyone busts or chooses to stay, or when a player successfully flips 7 unique numbers. When any of those things happen, the round ends and players add up their scores for the round. If you busted or you were frozen with no number cards at all or only a 0, you score 0 points for the round. Otherwise, add up the value of all of the number cards in front of you plus any bonus cards you have. If you have the 2x bonus card, it doubles the total number of all of your number cards, but not your other bonus cards. And remember, if you flipped 7 unique number cards successfully, you get a 15-point bonus. So I have 52 points for number cards, doubling that to 104 points, plus 2, plus 15 points for flipping 7 is 121 points. Once all the scores are tallied, everyone discards their cards, including any second chance cards they have in front of them. Then the player to the left of the dealer takes the rest of the deck and becomes the new dealer. If you ever run out of cards, shuffle the discard pile, then continue like normal. And the game ends when any player has at least 200 points at the end of the round, and the player with the most points wins. And that's Flip 7. If you have any questions, be sure to leave us a comment below and we'll answer as quick as we can. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.